An Advent Devotion, the Do-It-Yourself Kit for the Christmas Crib. This is Lisa Davis. December 13th. Food. Bring a supply of food to the crib. Deprive yourself of some food at mealtime or a sugary drink or candy, especially when you most feel like snacking. Jesus, be my strength and nourishment. Nota bene. According to the website Food in Bible Times, the food most likely eaten by the Holy Family during a regular day at their home in Nazareth would have included bread made from barley ground by the Blessed Mother herself, possibly lentil stew seasoned with herbs like cumin or coriander, and cheese made from sheep or goat's milk. They may have had onions or olives available, and fruit dried or in season, pomegranates and dates. And they would likely have had a dipping bowl of vinegar, olive oil, and herbs to accompany their bread. A dairy product similar to yogurt may have accompanied some meals, and wine might have been partaken of occasionally. Meat, a rare treat, would have been lamb or goat, but more commonly, being in a coastal community, they'd have dined on fish. For the 90-mile journey from Nazareth to Bethlehem, however, St. Joseph and the Blessed Mother would have needed to pack as lightly as possible. Historians estimate that, considering the Blessed Mother's expectant state and the difficulty of the road, the Holy Family would have only been able to travel 10 to 15 miles in a day at most. They'd have had to pack enough food to last a week at the very least, not accounting for stops along the way to reprovision. Most likely, their travel diet would have consisted of bread, dried fish, and lentils, with perhaps a pouch of herbs to season them. It's possible they'd have brought along some dried dates, as these would have packed easily, and they'd have carried only water in wineskins to drink, which St. Joseph would have taken care to refill when it was possible along the way. It would have been meager fare, just enough to sustain them on the long, tiring journey. But fasting would have been nothing new to the Blessed Mother and St. Joseph. St. Basil the Great explains in one of his Lenten sermons that fasting is as old as humanity itself. Consider the first command God gave to mankind, quote, "You shall not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil." That's Genesis chapter 2. It is because we did not fast, says St. Basil, that we were banished from paradise. So let us fast, that we may return to it. In the same way that the Holy Family couldn't load down the little burro with anything unnecessary, let's join St. Joseph and Mary today in heart, soul, and belly by mindfully refraining from unnecessary foods, a practice in self-control that helps us perfect ourselves from within. Quote, "The more you deny the flesh," says St. Basil, "the more you render the soul radiant with spiritual health." End quote. And the more ready we make our spiritual stables for the coming of our infant King. Jesus, meek and humble of heart, make our hearts like unto thine.